Hey everyone, so I'm back here with another video about just something simple, changing the transfer case fluid on my Duramax. So we're under the truck now. Front of the truck is this way, back behind me. And we're just going to go right up to the transfer case here. Turn the flash on. There you go. So your fill is going to be through the speed sensor here. You're going to unclip it and unscrew it. I believe it's 3/4. And down here, right here, is your drain. And that's going to be an 18. So let me pull these off here and we'll get to the next step. And one note here is that this is just a little locking clip. You can see it right here. It just pulls after you loosen it, comes right up. And there you go. Let me get my wrench and take it off. Okay, so spec would be to use a 3/4 end wrench, but unfortunately I don't have one. So I use this socket, which I believe is 13/16. Which is 13/16. You can kind of see it right there. And I just use my hand, just because the top part of the speed sensor is a little bit thicker than 3/4, so you can't use a socket. And like I said, I don't want to look for an end wrench. So yeah, you can get off with your hand. Just be careful. But otherwise, I recommend use a 3/4. Okay, so one of two things I wanted to go over was the speed sensor. One of the first things you pulled out. You can see here, there's that locking tab that you're going to want to unclip when you pull it out. 3/4 drive, but like I mentioned, the top is oval, so it's kind of hard to get a socket over it. Alternative, also, there's an O-ring. You don't want to lose that O-ring right here. And then some fabric from the shop towel. And this right here would be the main reason why you're going to want to change your fluid in your transfer case. Those are metal shavings, because this is a magnet after all. And a lot of people don't change the factory fluid. I mean, I got this truck at 91,000, so I'm doing my best to keep it up, but it's pretty nasty. Let's clean it up and see what it looks like afterwards. So here's the after. Pretty big difference. The end of this drain plug was exposed, so it just rusted out, but I'll probably end up getting a new one anyway, just to replace it if it decides to leak. So put a little thread locker on her and pop it back in. I went with Mobile One 530. I'm going to do just about 3/4. So I got my pump here. Let's go ahead and put it open. Just like that. And I'll pump this in. So when filled up 3/4, 5W30. So I'm just going to spin this back in here, tighten it up, and check for leaks.